Hey guys, Oldbess here. Alright, so I have 3 items that I'd highly recommend grabbing at the very start of Legion, which are going to help you both level and also help you do your world quests a lot faster. Okay, so first off, I would highly recommend, once you go to your class hall and it asks you which zone you want to go to first, I would recommend going to High Mountain, because 2 of these items that I'm going to recommend you get in High Mountain. So do you guys remember Aviana's Feather and Warlords? So basically this is the Legion version of Aviana's Feather. So this toy is called the Emerald Winds, and this has a 10-minute cooldown and it lasts for 2 minutes. Emerald Winds works a bit different than Aviana's Feather. It's more similar to the Rocket Jump, which is the Goblin racial. So basically what it does is it will just kind of knock you back up in the air. So you'll have a little ability that pops up and you can just click on that. It has a cooldown, a 3-second cooldown. So you can just click on that and it's going to put you back up in the air. I'd recommend using this toy when you're at a high platform. That way you can cover more ground. Once you hit the ground, the effect will go away. To get the Emerald Winds, what you need to do is you need to go to High Mountain Zone. The location is here on the map and you want to talk to Aviana. She will have a dialogue box offering a challenge. Once you accept that challenge, she is going to blast you up into the air and you'll grow a pair of wings and you're going to slowly fall. And what you want to do is you want to fly through the 10 green orbs. If you fly through all 10 green orbs, once you hit the bottom, you'll get an achievement. And then if you go check your mailbox, you'll have the Emerald Winds in your mailbox. I just make sure that you have the flight path near Aviana unlocked. So that way if you don't go through all 10 of the green orbs, that way you can fly back up there. Also, make sure when you talk to her, you're not mounted, because if you are, you're going to fall to your death. I learned that the hard way. So the Emerald Winds toy is really nice to have, but this next toy, this next item is going to make it a lot more powerful. Okay, so this toy is called the Rocfeather Skyhorn Kite, and this is also found in High Mountain. Okay, so let me show you guys this location on the map. So what you want to do is go here. There's going to be a path that goes up the mountain. So just hug the left-hand side of the path until you get near the top. And then you're going to see a raven. You want to go head towards the raven. You want to kill the raven and there'll be one other guy. And there's going to be a chest there. And that will be your first item that you need. And so this is called the Shimmering Rocfeather. You're actually going to need to find 4 pieces to make the Rocfeather Skyhorn Kite. So the location of this chest is here on the map. After you get that, what I'd recommend is just jump down. You can use your Emerald Winds toy to jump down to the path right below you. So all you have to do is go on that path, just go up it, and then directly on your right you will see a rare spawn, which is a raven. His name is Krasok the Hungry. Kill him and he will give you the Gleaming Rocfeather. So now we just need 2 more pieces. And again, this location is here on the map. So the next piece we need is actually pretty close. It's just on the side of the mountain. It's called the Shimmering Rocfeather. The location is here on the map. So what you want to do is just kill this guy, loot this chest, and then you will be rewarded with the delicate Rocfeather. And then for the final one, I'm going to pull this up on the map. Just head to this location. You'll see this path. What you want to do is just follow this path up the mountain. As you go up the mountain, you're going to see a log sticking out of the side of the mountain. What you want to do is just hop down onto that log and grab that chest. And that will be the final piece. This chest contains the Derelict Skyhorn Kite. So now you have all 4 pieces. So just click on one of them and it will combine it into the Rocfeather Skyhorn Kite. Alright, so now you have this toy. So this item is actually really nice. So it's really similar to the Goblin Glider. What's really nice with this one is it has a 2-minute cooldown on it and it lasts for a full minute. So it's really powerful. It's basically just a slow fall. It's going to reduce the time it takes for you to hit the ground. But when you use the Rocfeather Skyhorn Kite and the Emerald Winds together, they're really powerful. You can cover a huge amount of distance with these. You cruise through the air with these 2 toys. Just a side note, you're actually not going to gain much altitude using these 2 toys even together. You're slowly still going to fall, so ideally this is best if you use these 2 toys when you're up higher, at a higher elevation. That way you're going to be able to cover more ground. I'd highly recommend getting these 2 toys right off the bat. They're going to greatly help you with leveling and also doing your world quests. Right now we're unable to fly in Legion, so this is the next best thing, and to be honest, it's pretty good. Our third item I actually mentioned a little while back, and this is a really powerful ring that you can buy in the new Dalaran. So the location for this is in the new Legion Dalaran here on the map. You want to talk to this goblin jewelry vendor, and she sells this empowered ring. So it costs a lot of gold. It's 250,000 gold. So this ring has an item level of 850, so it's actually been nerfed since my last video, and the price has actually gone up as well, which kind of sucks. The reason I like this ring, and the reason that I'd recommend getting it if you have the money, is it gives you another teleport to the new Dalaran. So this is on a 30-minute cooldown. You actually will be receiving an additional Hearthstone to Dalaran, so some people might think that's sufficient, which is fine, but without flying in Legion, at least at the beginning, it's really useful to be able to get back to Dalaran without having to try to find a flight path. So for me, even though it's really going to hurt my wallet, I'm going to go ahead and buy it once Legion hits. You can actually equip this ring at level 101, so it's going to really help you in the leveling process. You'll be able to kill stuff faster. It will also be able to help boost your item level to get into heroic dungeons, which have a minimum item level of 810. So I'll leave it up to you guys to decide if that is something you want to invest in. For me personally, what's nice is it's just going to be an extra portal to Dalaran, which is really handy. Okay, and finally, I just wanted to mention one other item I'd recommend. So I made a video about this a while back. This is the Crimson Water Strider, and you can still get this mount. What you need to have is you need to have a level 3 fishing shack, and then you need to catch some lunkers to increase your reputation with Nat Pagel. And then once you get 100 of his lucky coins, you can buy the Crimson Water Strider mount. So I'm going to have a video link here if you want to check that video out. With the recent changes to how loot works, you can actually find 40-man fishing groups in the garrison. So what you can do is join those, and then every once in a while people will catch a fish that they throw back in the water that will cause a murloc to spawn. And everybody gets credit for their murloc, so you can kill these murlocs even though you're not the one that summoned him. So you can actually earn these lucky coins really, really quickly. And you also have a chance at getting the Sea Turtle mount. I actually got the Sea Turtle mount after about 2 hours. The Crimson Water Strider mount is really nice in Legion because it's able to walk over the water without being dismounted. There's also another Water Strider mount you can get instead if you want to, and it's the Azure Water Strider. And that one you have to go to Pandaria and you have to do a bunch of dailies for a couple weeks, and then you'll be able to get that one. Anyways guys, I really hope you enjoyed the video. If you found it helpful, please give it a thumbs up. I also wanted to thank Tommyruin Gaming. This is where I actually found out about the Emerald Winds and also the Rocfeather Skyhorn Kite on his channel, so I'll have a link to his channel in the description below. I know that MadseasonShow also made a video about those two items, so I apologize if any of you guys have already seen this, but I feel like it's really important to have these items right at the start of Legion. Anyways guys, we'll see you next time, and I need to get cracking on my 20 days of gold making videos. It might be more like 20 weeks of gold making videos, but we'll get them done. We'll see you guys.